question. So maybe, a lot of our listeners like to know, like, how does it work a little bit behind the scenes? So let me see if I can guess. So you have a profile that you're building. So you've got the target, the user who's using the system, you've got their prospects. For each of the prospects, you have a profile. The profile gets data from both LinkedIn, past conversation history, and external CRM repos. All of that information now can be used to contextualize, I'm presuming, an LLM generated response in
That
response to your like a particular post that prospect just made. And it can also be tailored. This is my background. This is what I want to do with that person. Can you generate a perfect comment here? And then maybe you're adding some training data behind the scenes. Is that about right?
Yeah, that's about right. And you can actually do that in our custom prompt. And our custom prompt will allow you to write all of those things to do exactly what you just described, where you provide more detail. A lot of the user probably use the default tones or the default prompt that we have already written in there. However, they always can update the default tone.
So tell me a little bit about how well it's working for customers and like what stage you're at. I mean, what kind of engagement do you have for a given user? How often are they commenting, per day? What were they commenting before? What are they commenting now? Do you have some way of actually tracking whether they're overall, you got, I don't know, what, a 30-minute call or something with the prospect? Tell me a bit about all of those stuff. How's it working? How do you quantify that it's working?
We built and released Engage AI in the early January, and so far, organic growth itself, we have got about 30,000+ around the world. And that is the thing that I actually have been doing with the customer. I have been interviewing the customer and to really understand what exactly work, and also to validate the hypothesis that we have got, right? Is this thing worthwhile for the money, subscription money that we are charging to people? The answer that often I got from those people, including the customer who have canceled because of the budgeting issue, is that it is certainly working, because they can really tell the differences in terms of before and after using the Engage AI, or even after they stop using the Engage AI. What are the numbers, or what are the metrics that they are using to measure the effectiveness of Engage AI then? Number one, how many conversations can they actually start? Number two, how many profile visit? So profile visit is another way that people would use to decide when they want to start a conversation. So let's just say, for example, if I come to comment on you for a number of time, is very natural. And that's the whole psychology of the Engage AI as well. If I come and comment on your post over and over and over and over again with some reasonable unique of the comment, is very only naturally, unless you have your profile managed by someone else, but it's only naturally for you to look at that, right? Who is this Jason 10 that often come and support me and engage with
So
me?
you're looking at the curiosity pings on their profile. So
Exactly. So you would respond to it. That's how we build rapport. But for some people who don't necessarily respond, they would actually come and look at your profile to say, who is this person who always engage with me?